The House of Four Seasons by Roger DeVosin. Father, Mother, Billy, Susie. Father, Mother, Billy, and Susie drove out one sunny day to buy a house in the country. Along the winding lanes they saw many houses with signs for sale, but they liked best an old house which sat quietly among the tall weeds, listening to the birds singing in the treetops. It was a very old house. The shutters were hanging this way and that. The stairs were tumbling upon one another. The rain pipes had rusted away, and an old owl lived in the attic. "The old owl is wise," said Father. "He chose a nice house. Let's choose it too." Soon there was much hustle and bustle around the old house. The carpenter hung the shutters tight. The mason rebuilt the stairs. The tinsmith came with new rain pipes. But the old owl, who could not sleep with so much noise, flew away to find a new home. "The house needs painting too," said Father. "Wouldn't it be fun to paint it ourselves?" "Yes," cried Susie. "Let's paint it red with green shutters. It would be beautiful in the spring with all the flowers and buds on the trees." "No, yellow with purple shutters," cried Billy. "It would be so bright in summertime when everything turns green." "Red and yellow are beautiful colors," said Mother, "but I think a brown house with blue shutters would be more handsome in the fall with all the yellow leaves that flutter around." Father laughed. "How about a green house with orange shutters for winter? It would be so gay, like a Christmas tree in the snow." "Well," said Mother, "imagine blue, red, yellow, purple, green, orange, brown house. It would look like a grandmother's bed quilt." But Susie clapped her hands and cried, "Let's paint each side a different color, one side for each of us." "And one side for each season," cried Billy. "We could call it the House of Four Seasons." "I never saw such a house," Father mused. "But let's play with all those colors and see how we like them." And the next day, Father, Mother, Susie, and Billy went to town to buy at the hardware store a ladder, 4 brushes, and cans of red, blue, yellow, brown, orange, purple, and green paint. But the storekeeper said, "Here are red, yellow, and blue paint, but I'm sorry. We have no brown, no orange, no purple, no green." "Oh," cried Susie, "then we can't have our House of Four Seasons." "We can have the yellow house," said Billy. "Or red," said Mother. "Let's take home the blue, yellow, and red," said Father, "and I'll show you what 3 colors can do." "You'll see," said Father. When they were home, colors can do many tricks when they get together. And Father took a brush and dipped it in the yellow paint. What can the yellow and blue do when they meet? Why, they make green, and so we will have 4 colors instead of the original 3. What trick will the red and yellow play when they meet? See, they turn into orange, and so we will have 5 colors instead of 3. And when the red and blue cross each other's paths, they change to purple, and so we have 6 colors instead of 3. And if the blue, the yellow, and the red meet at the same place, they turn into brown. And so we have all the colors we wanted. Then we can have the House of Four Seasons, said Susie. "Wait," said Father, "I have an idea for another sort of House of Four Seasons. When we mix blue, red, and yellow with the brush, they are brown. But when they mix another way, they can do an even better trick." Father painted a disc of heavy cardboard with the 3 colors. He put 2 strings through 2 holes near the center, and he began to spin the disc until the string was twisted tight. Then by pulling on the string and drawing it in, he made it spin fast, very fast, until it buzzed. As the children watched, the red, blue, and yellow disappeared, and the disc became white. "You see," said Father, "this trick shows that white is made of all colors. And now I think we have found the right color for our house. Let's paint it white, since white is all colors. It will make the true House of Four Seasons." So Father, Mother, Susie, and Billy put up ladders all around the house and painted it a fresh, lovely white. It was beautiful, and when it was finished, the birds flew and sang in all the bushes. And the old owl came back to live in an old tree nearby.